is now going down, kinda cold, seeking refuge, or just a friendly face, or maybe just a smile, someone that understands what I'm going through right now. And just before I lay me down to never wake, I look up and I see you. So with everything I am, thank you. Thank you, because you didn't have to. Thank you.
Well, you're gonna enjoy it at the end of the day. I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk.
It's my birthday today, and I'm 63, and I'm not having it.
I give full permission.
You son of a gun.
Me help because you wanted to, and for your friendly face, and for just your smile, simply understanding what I'm going through right now. And just before I lay me down to never wake, I look up and I see you. So with everything I am, thank you. Thank you, because you didn't have to. Thank you. Thank you, with everything I am. Thank you, 'cause when no one else would care, you did. And when no one else was there, you were. Now I am so aware you're a blessing to me. What did I do to deserve you? There's no words that could describe how much I thank you. Oh, thank you, because you didn't have to. Thank you. Oh, thank you, with everything I am. Oh, thank you.
Is to see you tomorrow, and every tomorrow, maybe you're letting me borrow your heart. And is it too much to ask for every Sunday? And while we're at it, throwing every other day to start. I know people make promises all the time, then they turn right around and break them. And someone cut your heart open with a knife, now you're bleeding. But I could be that guy to heal it over time, and I won't stop until you believe it. 'Cause baby, you're worth it. So don't act like it's a bad thing to fall in love with me, 'cause you might look around and find your dreams come true with me. Spend all your time and your money just to find out that my love was free. It's a bad thing to fall in love with me. It's not a bad thing to fall in love with me. us you here tonight and every other night for the rest of the nights that there are. And every morning first time I looked in your eyes, I knew that I would do anything for you. The first time you touched my face, I felt what I'd never felt with anyone else. I wanna give back what you've given to me, and I wanna witness all of your dreams. And now that you've shown me who I really am, I want a bit more than just a man. I wanna be the wind that fills your sails, be the hand that lifts your veil, and be the moon that moves your tides, the sun coming up in your eyes. Be the wheel that never rusts, and be the spark that lights you up. All that you've been dreaming of and more, so much more. I wanna be your everything.
You create a sacred space uniquely your own. A space where you can be truly who you are, where you can share what is deep within your soul, set aside from the world of the day-to-day. And today you are creating a sacred space of deepening trust, of intimacy, and of abiding friendship. And we all know that the two of you have a long history together as true companions. Your lives are nourished by the truth that genuine friendship, respect, and trust is the source of vibrant and everlasting love. And this chuppah symbolizes the home that you share as a married couple. It is no accident that it is meant to be an open structure, closed on top but open on the sides. It's covered on the top to shelter you, but openness on the sides to remind you of the importance of hospitality. And you do not come alone. Your chuppah is supported by so many family and friends here today. And together we provide for you an emotional foundation in your marriage, supporting you in fulfilling your dreams and even giving you shelter in times of life's inevitable challenges. And I think we can also say that the chuppah is supported through memory. And so as we celebrate today, Brandon, we remember your father Preston, your grandparents Walter and Mary, and your Aunt Gladys. And Mirabehn, we remember your Uncle Art, all of whom would have loved to witness and celebrate your marriage today. And we will keep them in our minds and hearts as we celebrate today. In keeping with Jewish tradition, blessings are recited over 2 cups of wine. The term for marriage is kiddushin, which means sanctification. And the 2 blessings over wine remind us, Mirabehn and Brandon, that 2 sacred and unique persons are brought to this union, and that your union itself is sacred. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. And so now, beneath the chuppah, as you share this cup of wine, so may you continue under God's guidance to draw contentment and comfort from the cup of life. May you find life's joys heightened, its bitterness sweetened, and all things hallowed by true companionship and love. I know you have a couple of rings. Okay. Brandon, taking the ring on and placing it on Mirabehn's finger, do you, Brandon, take Mirabehn to be your wife, promising to love, honor, and cherish her?
I do.
And repeating these words after me, with this ring, be consecrated to me as my wife. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine.
And
Mirabehn, taking the ring which you will place on Brandon's finger, do you, Mirabehn, take Brandon to be your husband, promising to love, honor, and cherish him?
I do.
And repeating these words, with this ring, be consecrated to me as my husband. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. The second part of our ceremony is also recited over a cup of wine. The 7 blessings which I'm going to recite celebrate creation, celebrate the creation of love and joy in marriage, and we are also challenged to fulfill our potential for creativity, for blessing, and for peace. We affirm that your marriage is one of both passion and friendship, and we also honor you both as individuals. May you both, Brandon and Mirabehn, throughout your marriage, each honor your own individuality. Even as you join together as a loving couple, you each bring individual gifts to your marriage. And the last blessing wishes you every nuance of happiness, joy, exaltation, jubilation, mirth, song, and glee in your marriage together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar gadam betzalmo, betzelem demutav nito, v'hitkin lo mimenu binyan hadehad. Baruch atah Adonai, mesameach hatan im hakala. Brandon and Mirabehn, we have affirmed before your family, your friends, and your community your bond of love and commitment. In the years before you, may the richness of the traditions that have nurtured you both enhance and brighten your lives and others as you help to create and shape the future together. May God bless you and keep you. May God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God's presence be with you and give you peace. In a moment, Brandon, I'm going to ask you to break this glass. We conclude the ceremony a Jewish ceremony, marriage ceremony with breaking of a glass. And the breaking of the glass suggests that this is a done deal. But it also symbolizes that once the glass is broken into hundreds of little pieces, it is forever changed, just like the new couple is changed by the act of marriage. And so it is a pleasure for me to say, Brandon and Mirabehn, in the presence of your family, your friends, and community, and in accordance with the laws of the state of Florida, that you, Brandon and Mirabehn, are now husband and wife. Mazel tov!
Here they are coming toward the dance floor, Mr. and Mrs. Brandon from the bride and the groom. Mr. and Mrs. From, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to them. They're going to head on toward the dance floor right now and do their very first dance as a married couple. It'll be a real good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. We're just getting started. Wonderful location. Alright, everybody please gather around the dance floor. The bride and groom are about to do their very first dance as a married couple.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need
tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea is, that's how deep it goes, if it's real.
When somebody needs
When
you,
somebody
it's no good
needs
unless
you, it's
he
no good
needs
unless
you.
she needs you.
All the way and
Through the good or lean years and for all those in between
for
years,
all those years,
come what may,
come what may.
who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say.
Only a fool would
But if
say,
you let me love you,
it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way.
all the way.
Taller than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel.
Deeper than the deep blue seas,
That's how deep it goes, if it's real.
and when somebody needs
When
you,
somebody
no good unless she needs you. All the way, through the good or lean years, and for all those in between years, come what may,
come what may,
who knows where the road will lead us?
only a fool would say.
But if you let me love you,
It's for sure I'm gonna love you
all the way, all the way.
I'm gonna love you all the
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a
there. Specialty dance number 2 for them. All right, let's bring out the bride right now, Mirabehn, and our best man, Brandon. Let's have the bride and best man dance. That will be our next specialty dance here. So let's bring out Mirabehn, and there's our best man. We have a special song by Frank Sinatra for them. There it is. There we go now.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and punch the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across a meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across a meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be bells to be rung, a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. Ooh, you make me feel so young.
There we go, everybody. The bride and best man dance right there. That's specialty dance. Mirabehn and Jordan, great job. That was a fantastic dance we saw right there. Which brings us to one last specialty dance before we invite everybody out here. Here's Brandon again, the groom, and our matron of honor, Brianne. This will be the groom and the matron of honor dance. Classic by Andy Williams.
Wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going,
everybody. The groom and the matron of honor dance right there. Rounding off our spectrum dances. Very nice once again. Now we'd like to invite everybody to the dance floor here. We're all going to party together and celebrate.
Play competitive football and tennis. Teach one how to end a fight and solve that problem. I always knew he'd succeed in life, even when the cards weren't in his deck. I recall the first time I heard of Mirabehn. It was 2008. He was living in Gainesville and nothing was pursued. I can attest.
Turn it off and talk. We can all hear you. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't yell.
Project.
Exactly. I can contest from the initial moment they met, I knew they would work. People say the secret to a successful relationship is compromise. I beg to differ. See, the recipe of compromising can only work if love is present. Mirabehn has been there consistently for my brother, along with my family since day one, and I mean this sincerely. So although we are here to celebrate their love for each other, Mirabehn's presence has been felt from the moment of acquaintance. Mirabehn's patience, ability to adapt based upon circumstance, loyalty, and resilient personality traits make her a perfect match for my high-strung, motivated, baseball brother. The life they have made for each other succeeds more than love as they pursue a successful business together, Mirabehn and careers. When I think of the two together, what comes to mind are best friends and business partners joining in one unit. Growing up, I was privileged enough to see both my parents and grandparents have a similar relationship, where love and trust would conquer any obstacle or disappointment. If I had the power to change one thing on this day, I'd bring back my grandpa Walter and late father, Preston Throne, to celebrate with us. Mirabehn, I believe my father would have loved me and would have been supportive and giving beyond any expectation. Brandon, when I speak to you during all hours of the day, as we exchange stories from our professions, typically bashing on motivated people and President Obama. That's what it is, guys. I think of how far you've become, not only as a professional, but as a genuine person. Oh, absolutely not. You know enough of me. I hope both of you never change and eventually have children, males, of course. But most importantly, I wish you the joy and success in your matrimony that you bring others when you're in your presence. It's nice being the best man, especially when his future wife cares for you as your sister would. Maybar, welcome to the Throne family. On that note, I'd like to end by reciting a Peruvian proverb, where there is love, there is no darkness. This toast is for you. Salud!
Okay, that's our best man, everybody, Jordan.
It's cutting out. Yeah, it's cutting out.
That was a wonderful speech.
Thank you.
I am truly honored that I am able to be here to celebrate the marriage of one of the most important people in my life. Remember when I was younger, I always looked up to my big sister. I always wanted to go everywhere with her and hang with all of her friends. And I look back on it now and I could totally see that I was probably crowding her style. Sorry. As we got older, so much has happened in our lives. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. You fought through it and turned out to be such an amazing, strong, beautiful woman, and the best big sister anyone could ever ask for. I'm so blessed. Brandon, I love you with all my heart.
Yeah, baby.
I'm very surprised but extremely happy you stuck around.
The secrets of a good marriage. Growing up, I've learned about love. I've been surrounded by it every day. I'm so glad you both found it, and it's why we're here today. They say there's secrets to a good marriage, that there are rules to obey. But the most important rules of love is what you do every day. It's the hey babes in the morning. It's how she makes his coffee. It's the way he smiles at her. Such a sweet thing to see. It is. It's never being too old to hold hands or to watch movies on the couch. It's accepting all the flaws, even when the others are grouch. It's telling him he's not going gray. It's the you look fine in those jeans. It's ignoring the midlife crisis and all her little scenes. It's facing the world as one, and it's more than love at first sight. It's together being a family, each and every day and night. It's the way he looks into her eyes. It's the way she looks too. It's why they stood before us, and it's why they said, I do. And now I stand here today on this important moment in life with two people very in love, now husband and wife. Mirabehn and Brandon, I wish for you all that you wish for yourselves, and I love you very much.
Friends